afternoon, retards. How are we? Let's go ahead and dive into this shit. This is going to be a quick poo just because I'm a little tired and I have to make pee-pee. Okay, let's start with SPY. Also, there is a new indicator, by the way, 2 of them, that I have dubbed as price expansion.
So if I can find this stupid fucking thing real quick, bear with me and my stupid fucking retarded head.
Okay, so it's price expansion and a price expansion heat map. The bottom is the heat map. Anytime you see the color intensify, that means that price movements are typically expanding. So your ranges will be opening up. As it goes darker, that means that your ranges will compress. If you see a green background to a candle, that means that it's expanding, that you have a crossover event taking place. And if it goes red, it means that things will compress. So anywho, okay, so SPY up 1.9% on the day. I don't know how or why. JK, actually, the auction for treasuries today showed a lack of demand by all of the major market participants, which is kind of like a signal to everybody else that, hey, fixed income is not a priority, so put your money into something that has more alpha to it, in which case the equity market is the choice for that. We do have a triple cluster forming on SPY, so if this does somehow break through, that will definitely take us back up to the 430 range. If it gets rejected, it's going to be a huge meltdown. In terms of what today looked like, pretty much just a gap up and distribution all day, and you can see that clearly here. We were being rejected off of distribution a lot today, but we still held those upper ranges. Nearest low in terms of accumulation is at 393, and then the one after that is at 390 and 387. So those are what I'm looking for going into tomorrow. If SPY doesn't show the nuts to make it up to 404 or 398, this thing's going way the fuck down again. And there's a cluster on the 5-minute of accumulation. So it would probably just bounce between all of these ranges at 393, 390, 387, and 382. Miss Amy down 3.75%. Not great, but most of today was accumulation. We also have a descending wedge, so low volume, and the price movements aren't really anything of substance, and a very hard bottom right here. It's a good sign to see her holding that range. Also, there's a triple cluster of accumulation on the 1 hour. So anywhere from $12 up to $12.30 will lead to a big breakout. 30-minute is the same thing. That's pretty much where she's been held today, is at an accumulation cluster. In terms of what actually happened today, pretty much accumulation. I mean, it was a pretty tight range. Unfortunately, no major movement took place. It is what it do be. But I am excited going into tomorrow, as well as there was a clear rejection off of the accumulation line here, and it's been holding this accumulation band very, very well. So we'll see what happens going into tomorrow. Jimbo, me boy, up 0.5% on the day. Jimbo looks a little impatient. He kind of looks like he wants to do something big. He's been accumulating all along here for pretty much the entire month, going all the way back to May 10th. So when he breaks out of this range, it's gonna do something fucking stellar. So just fucking be patient with him. And the distribution ranges are all the way up at 154 to 175. So when he breaks out, he's breaking out. I think he's approaching a daily trigger too. Yeah, every daily trigger is starting to give him some upward momentum as we speak. And you can even see that he was just writing this down. So more magic shit from the Wyckoff sniper, you know, just fucking, like, I don't know how. I know how, but just the fact that it's doing it is incredible. It pretty much drew the trend line for you. And now that it's intersecting, this line that it's been flirting with is now intersecting with all the other accumulation bands. So should be some explosive upward movement, if you know what I mean. Redbox was another one that caught my attention today. It got rejected off of the daily distribution, but all of today was pretty much just distribution, up 8.5% on the day, as high as I think 30% is what I saw it at. Also, the accumulation lines are coming in to give them some support at about 525. But on the macro of it, I kind of anticipate a reaccumulation taking place and then breaking out, because the distribution triggers are at 663, 965, and 1754. So BBIG up 1.3% on the day, more accumulation. Let's check out the 1 hour here. Your spring, another spring, and it looks like you could see a breakout here soon. Also, it looks like there was a volatility alert The green background looks like there is price expansion taking place, so that is good to see. Holy fucking shit, what is that fucking closing candle? What is this shit? What? Why is SPY up 3%? What? What? SPY just went to 408? What the fuck? Okay. Totally normal market operations. What? I have no idea what just happened. No systematic contagions here. No, sir. Everything's good. Everything's great. I cannot believe that. Okay. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Yeah. So BBIG on the day, though. I'm not going to be able to stop looking at this shit. Looks like he's trying to push into distribution. AUVI down 11%. More accumulation. Looks like it got tugged back down into accumulation on the daily. Did catch support, though, so that's a good sign. Yeah, not a whole lot there. Looks like a possible spring here. MMAT up 6.5% on the day, down 2% in after hours. On the macro of things, testing a really big resistance here. Wouldn't be surprised if you see the old cup and dick. This would be a reaccumulation here, and then hopefully some erect upward price expansion with trajectories, something like this. Let's do HYMC HYMC. Up 4% on the day. Good sign. Looks like it's trying to break out of accumulation. Yeah, testing that daily accumulation trigger. And on the 1 hour, that's a spring. Starting to flirt with distribution, it looks like. I could also possibly see another spring down like this and then go. Mr. Bitcoin. Let's see what Mr. Bitcoin is due. On the 1 hour, looks like dog shit, currently down 3.5%. If it falls through these accumulation bands, it's going down to the low 20s, without a doubt. On the daily, yeah, that daily is not looking good. With an accumulation band all the way down at 22K. Yeah, and it looks like on the daily, there's a volatility alert. So I wouldn't be surprised if this fucking just shits the bed. I'll throw Ethereum in here too. Let's see what it's doing. Down 2.5%. I think 1600 is the next point for Ethereum. And then maybe that would be the spring, but definitely being tugged down. I think the 1 hour, yeah. If it falls through here, it will not be good. That's a triple cluster inverse breakout. Yeah. So I don't know. Everything's kind of looking shitty. I think today was kind of just a fucking false play by Wall Street. I don't think that we're gonna be green this week. Netflix was up 0.5%, but I don't. Yeah. No. I think it's gonna get rejected. Yeah. I think I'll leave it there. If you have any other things you want to have looked at, please leave them in the comments. I will also have some videos out about new indicators here soon. There's like 5 or 6 that I have all pretty much shipped and ready to go. So I'll be making some videos about those. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go take a piss and probably rub one out and take a nap, per usual. So love you fuckers. Oh yeah, stay black.